So the Hornets win the tip. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. Oubre out there with Terry Rozier. And it's McDaniels at small forward. And it's Rozier missing. Now the 76ers with it. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. The kick out to Rozier. Drills the three-pointer.
No hesitation at all on the catch and shoot. Rozier knows his time is tight, and he lets it fly.
Inside, Melton takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Plumlee sets the pick for Oubre. Rozier into the lane. McDaniels kicks to Rozier. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Washington. That one doesn't go. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Steve Clifford a little bit. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston. They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Embiid with it. Now defended by Oubre. Here's Melton. Back to Embiid. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well. Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Rozier the pass to Plumlee. He kicks it to McDaniels. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the layup.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Harden against Rozier. Harden bounce pass. Here's Embiid. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now Oubre. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Rozier the pass to Washington. Chalk up 2 there.
And he gets 1 to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
The 76ers leading by 5. Embiid inside. Working on Plumlee. And Embiid the bucket on the assist from Harden.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Rozier the pass to Plumlee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Craig, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an all-star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Charlotte. And here we can check out the story for Joel Embiid. Hornets trail by 7. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to McGowens. Now here's Melodon. Beyond the arc. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-6 run. To the middle. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Embiid's got 10 points.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
.115 left to play in the first quarter. Charlotte moving the ball around. Pass to Richards. And here is Melodon. Here's Jones.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
He gets it in there.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's McGowens. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shoots over Melton. And again, the Hornets missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Embiid sets the pick for Harden to the inside. That one is good from Joel Embiid. 12 points for Joel Embiid.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's McGowens. Last game he had 10 points. Here's Melodon. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Nice attention to detail on defense. Harden's showing he wants to improve on this end of the court.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Philadelphia.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. Rozier's out there with Melodon. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. And is Harrell missing?
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Over in the corner, Rozier. A 3-pointer off the mark. The 76ers leading by 13. Milton kicks to House. Harrell trying to free himself up.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
Back to Rozier. To the right side. Maledon passes to Plumlee. Oubre on the wing. Now Rozier. Here's Maledon. Oubre on the wing. No good on the three. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Milton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 5. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And the 3 off target. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Milton the pass to Harrell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. We take a look at the 76ers. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And checking out Charlotte. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And seeing where the Hornets are,
They've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Rozier against Harden. To the paint. Here's Melton. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game. Hornets trail by 17. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Maledon. Buries it from 3-point range.
Boy, about as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
Embiid inside. He's guarded by Plumlee. And Embiid throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
For Charlotte, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane. You know, every year Embiid seems to kick his scoring up just a notch. I think he realizes how dominant he can be.
Charlotte calls timeout. And some changes here for the Hornets. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Jones comes in for Washington. And McDaniels subbed in for Maledon. Now, here's Rozier. His last outing, he had 24 points. Here's McDaniels. And the Hornets miss again. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Harris against Jones. Harris passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, that's a good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
The Hornets shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Down low, here's Jones, and the rejection by Embiid. Throws it up high, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Oubre passes to Rozier. Back to Oubre. The offensive rebound. They shoot again, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Charlotte, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line for the Hornets, Nick Richards.
The first one falls. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the 76ers. And so he hits both. 1:11 left in the first half. Here's Harden. There's the drive. And McDaniels with the block. Harden the pass to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Harrell is an elite offensive rebounder. He's actually one of my favorite guys to watch work the glass.
.58 seconds left to play here in the half. Rozier with the ball. He's got 5.
Blocking foul call.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Jalen McDaniels.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
That one good for 2.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Harden driving inside. Here's Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's McGowan's. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Got it off in time. No good that time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that score.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey everybody, the story of the first half, Joel Embiid asserting his dominance. He has been blistering hot in the first half.
Blistering hot, kind of like Shaq after he tried to eat the Carolina Reaper chip. Remember that?
Hey, I told you I wasn't gonna make a. I'm not making a face, Ernie. I just had to cough a bit.
Yeah, I remember that, big fella. I thought we were going. And now let's talk about Joel Embiid's first half performance. W-O-W.
He's hitting all the buckets. When you got a guy this hot, just gotta let him do his thing.
Yeah, no question. His thing is working, running wild. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. DeAnthony Melton out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now Oubre, James Harden missing on the 3. Here's McDaniels. Misses the 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Embiid, good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Oh, I tell you, you look at Washington's motor and his effort, a lot to like about both. I mean, he uses his length and instincts to do a good job on the glass.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. Fourth, the 76ers.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Oubre, right side. It's tipped.
A rare rejection that time from Tucker, using that long reach, though, and times it perfectly.
Harden the pass to Tucker. 2 points. That one goes. Tucker's got 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Washington. Oubre against Melton. And Plumlee kicks to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 8.
You know, when Rozier gets a look he likes for the three-point shot, he'll knock it down on you.
Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Now, here's Rozier. 8 points for him. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Harden the pass to Embiid. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. George Niang, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Daniel House comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Melton. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Washington. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. Here's Milton. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's the pass to Niang. Plays it up and banks it in. Niang's got his second basket of the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And that one drops for him.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Here's Milton, and it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Milton. To the paint, Plumlee with the steal. Nick Daniels up top. He has 5. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Thibault. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running, Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA. And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's McDaniels. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
James Harden, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Richards passes to McGowan. Here's Maladon. Shoots the three. Good on the triple. Maladon's got his second bucket of the night. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thibault was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. James Harden getting it to go from deep. McGowan's the pass to Richards. Now here's Maladon, guarded by Harden. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
House the pass to Milton, and he jams it with authority.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And here are the Hornets now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. The Hornets have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Third team foul.
That one is off. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Harrell. P.J. Tucker comes in for George Niang. Tobias Harris is checked in for Daniel House. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Shake Milton. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Rozier, he's checked in for McDaniels. Now here's Embiid. 25 points in the game. Banked in off the glass. Embiid's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
There's a good screen. Here's McGowan. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. 76ers on top, just dominating this one. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth, they've got Jones, and it's Richards in at the center position. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They host the Kings after this game. Harden, no good. Charlotte shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's McGowan's out to the right wing. Richards passes to Thor. And here is Bouknight. 4 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Jones, no luck. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Milton passes to Embiid. Misses from short range. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Harden outside by himself. And the jam by Harden.
And, you know, Harden's exceptional at getting out on the break in transition. I mean, running exactly the right path and getting it done.
Here's McGowan's. Pass to Richards. Now here's Bouknight. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Richards. And here is Bouknight. And it's off from 3-point range. To the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Hornets have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. No one near him. Shots good by Thor. Thor's got his first basket.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
In the corner, it's Harris. Clark, when you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction. Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
Inside, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your
That free throw, no good.
From six-man his first few years to star player now, Harden's rise has been really fun to watch. He's willing to take on more and more responsibility each passing season.
McDaniels checked in for Charlotte. Meladon comes in for book night. Now here's McDaniels. Passes to Meladon. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Just 3 to shoot. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And the pass to Embiid. Dishes to Tucker. Back to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 29.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
The tray, and another 3 for Charlotte.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Some changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Milton. And it's Harden in for Shake Milton. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harden kicks to Thybulle. Back to Harden. Harris outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with 1 left to play, exacting a little advantage and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
Most definitely. I mean, going down 2-0 would have made their third and final meeting of the season really difficult to win, but now they'll go into it with confidence and really liking their chances.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Mason Plumlee. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, James Harden. At the line for one.
Free throw good, James Harden. Now here's Melodon. Here's Washington. Yep, that one goes.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now Harden. Pass to Embiid. Shoots from the high post. And the miss. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, James. You were in a rhythm from the opening stages of the game. What does it mean to have this kind of performance?
I'm happy. I'm happy we won. We played 4 quarters of great basketball. You got to be locked in. You got to have that mindset to where you're just in attack mode every play, and that's what I was in tonight.
You had them on your heels, man, and congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.